This week on BDTV, we look at how last week's DC riots will affect next week's presidential inauguration, what deciding a college looks like this year, and the several uses of TikTok. Hello Giants and welcome to BDTV. I'm Zion Brown, and as the new year begins, there are a lot of changes going on in Wayne and around the world. Next week, our country's president will change. Last week, many enraged American terrorists stormed the U.S. Capitol building as a response to that vote. Arrests for this event are still being made. Now Kayla will show us how this tragedy will affect next week's inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
You solemnly swear.
This is what a normal inauguration would look like when a new president is brought into the White House.
The office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
Wednesday, January 20th, 21, the new president, Joe Biden, will not receive the normal inaugural parade after he takes the oath of office. The number of security will increase for everyone's safety.
Vote for me, as those who did.
Due to COVID-19, the inaugural committee will host a virtual parade that is diverse, and Americans across America can be a part of the parade. The updates for this parade will be out soon. Kayla Ferguson, BDTV.
Word on the street was that we were supposed to be returning back to in-person school January 20th. But due to the COVID rates rising in our township, unfortunately, we will not be able to return until after February 1st. So with that being said, start the new semester off strong and don't get behind. Keep striving, Giants. We're almost done. Devin Williams, BDTV.
Now that the first semester has come to an end, I'd like to give the students at Ben Davis High School a view from a different perspective. Let's hear from some of our staff with some positives and what they hope the second semester will bring.
Well, there were a couple of positives. One was when we went virtual, I actually felt like I was making better connections with some of my students. They would come in early to class or they would stay a little later. And it seemed like we were able to communicate because it was just like one-on-one and there weren't other people around.
Some positives I took away from semester one are getting to teach in a more digital environment, and I think it gave the students a really good opportunity to kind of feel like what a college experience might feel like, as well as kind of challenge themselves to learn independently.
Second semester, it's a goal for myself. I found out at the end of the term some things that I should have done differently at the beginning, some different format issues with my classes, setting things up in the grade book a different way. So those are the things that I'm going to change. And it's nice that I can go right from one semester to the other and be able to make those changes right away.
I really hope that students can return to hybrid in semester two. Like I said in my first part of my question, I think it was a great challenge for them to figure out how to do the independent learning and everything, but I think they would greatly benefit from coming back, as well as I think the teachers would also love to have all their students back.
Kalia Wainwright, BDTV.
Now let's take a quick break here on BDTV.
This is so stressful. I have so many missing assignments and I'm not even turning them in. My mom doesn't understand. I'm just turning in assignments, but I'm not learning. I'm going to lose it.
My mom and I need some.
9 out of 10 students will wake up every day mentally and physically stressed. Due to the COVID lockdown, many schools have went online and many kids are ended up teaching themselves. Every day, every morning and every afternoon, there is a class or an assignment. And each night, a student will struggle with those assignments. Mental health is very important. Please help your students, help your children. Please be there for them mentally and physically.
I wear a mask because my mother is a 2-time cancer survivor who now has a weakened immune system, and so me and all my family wear masks to protect her.
I wear my mask for my grandpa who has COPD.
It's important for me to wear a mask because my mother and people in my household have underlying issues, so I have to make sure that I'm being considerate and wearing my mask when I go out.
I wear my mask for you.
For you.
For you.
For you.
Ever since COVID-19 and many people being quarantined, it's hard for them to go out and live their normal lives. Here's some steps to stay healthy during these hard times. One easy step is to exercise throughout your day. If you don't have any equipment, you can easily jog outside or do push-ups or any other exercises that don't require any equipment. It is easy to find some fruits, vegetables, or dairy in your fridge that you can easily access when you're sitting, doing homework, watching TV, or any other daily activities. It is helpful if you stay virtual and don't go out in public during these hard times. You can easily grab a computer or phone and talk to your friends and family throughout that way and still enjoy each other's company. It is recommended that you stay 6 feet apart when you go in public. Or you can easily grab a mask and cover your nose and face so you don't spread the virus that way. Those are some steps to stay healthy while we wait to transition back into our normal lives. Have a great day and stay healthy, Giants.
I am a black queen of excellence you choose not to see, because to you, just because my mama had me at 17, I will never amount to anything, right? No, wrong. See, I was born with the mind so strong, how could I dare be silent when the fight's still on? Yes, I am going to break the cycle and erase all these titles. No, I am not just another black girl that let her dreams be shattered by a stereotypical white man's world. No, it is not something I got to choose, but best believe I'm gonna cherish. Hear me say it from my chest, don't disrespect my heritage, black girl, and I'm proud. Black girl and I'm loud, black girl, magic in me, so you better keep me around. No, my culture is not your trend. Dark brown gem, that's the skin that I'm in. Allow me to reiterate again. I am not your statistic, so don't treat me as such. Try to shake me all you want, but roots never come up. I will never give up as long as there's something to be done. From a whisper, hear my roar, and it's only just begun.
Hello everybody, I'm Lainey Collier for BDTV, just popping in to remind you to follow us on all of our social medias. If you've enjoyed our content recently and would like to stay connected with us, here's where you can find us. You can find us on Instagram at BDTVDDE, Twitter at BDTV_news, and of course on our YouTube channel, Ben Davis Television. Remember Giants, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV. See you soon.
Welcome back to BDTV. With such a hectic senior year going on, the graduating class of 2021 has a lot of tough decisions to make going forward. Here's Morgan Graves with the story.
The class of 2021 has had anything but a normal senior year, but one thing remains the same, deciding what comes next for all of us. For some of our graduating seniors, the decision was pretty simple to make.
I'm going to IU, and I'm hoping to major in journalism and broadcasting. I chose IU because I thought it was a beautiful campus, for one, and I feel like going to IU you have to be very versatile and very much a not one-trick pony, you know what I mean? And I just felt like it was a place for me because I feel like I'm very versatile and I can be good at multiple different things. I can find my thing that I want to do there.
For some students, the pandemic has made the decision a little more difficult, staying closer to home for health and safety or getting farther away because you've been at home way too long this year.
I am currently deciding between going to North Carolina A&T, ISU, or Indiana University, and the deciding factors are really, being close to home or what their law program offers, because I plan to either major in pre-law or in history.
For others of us, going a little farther from home just fit best, especially considering there are no HBCUs in the state of Indiana. As for me, I will be attending the Jackson State University, majoring in mass communication and minoring in African American studies.
It only takes a second to cost someone's life.
Texting and driving may seem innocent enough, and it's certainly tempting to do, but every year thousands of faultless drivers and passengers are killed due to the negligence of other drivers.
Do you know how long you've been driving?
About 3 years.
Do you know the risks of you texting and driving?
It could potentially take a life if I wasn't careful enough.
So why do you do it?
Sometimes it's really just a habit. I have ADHD, and so when I feel my phone vibrate or hear it go off, it's just an immediate pick it up and look at it.
If you were involved in a minor accident where someone was texting and driving and hit your car, how would you feel about it?
I would be very upset, but it would make me realize not to do it myself.
97% of teens says texting while driving is dangerous, but 43% admits to doing so. Almost all teens expect a reply to a text within 5 minutes or less, which adds pressure to them. According to 77% of teens, adults told kids not to text while driving, yet adults do it themselves.
So how long have you been driving?
I would say for over 10 years.
Do you know the risks of you texting and driving?
Yes.
So why do you do it?
It's a bad habit.
Texting and driving is now illegal on Indiana roads under a new state law that took effect on July 2nd of 2020. Anyone caught by law enforcement committing this violation will face a Class C with fines up to $500. Don't be the cost of someone's life for a text message. Think twice before texting and driving. It's not worth it.
At this time of year, our first-year BDTV students start to take on an even larger role. So it's only right that you get to know a few of them.
Hi, my name is McDaniel Fontes, and this is my personal narrative for BDTV. My personal narrative starts right here in Indianapolis, Indiana, because this is where I was born and raised to two foreign parents. They were both born in Haiti, Daniel and Oriani, which created McDaniel, and I speak Creole. I delve into all kinds of different Asian cultures. But as for my family, which is what I want to talk about, my personal narrative, I have a very big family. I live with my older sister, younger sister, sometimes my older brother, cousin, mom, grandmother, dad, a big family. But yeah, I love my family, they really keep things interesting. And as for dreams and aspirations, I want to go to college. I don't really know what I want to do there. I want to go to IU, but I want to be able to make sure that my dream is possible, which is to see all the beautiful sights in the world that I can in this lifetime. It's kind of like on my bucket list. So like the Aurora Borealis and all the things nature has to provide. I'd love to see that. So yeah, that's basically my personal narrative. Thank you.
Hey Giants, I'm Kalini Valerio. I just wanted to take the time to tell you guys a little bit about myself.
I am a junior at Ben Davis High School. I am very passionate about school. Some of my favorite subjects are math and science. Just like school, I'm very passionate about sports. I'm a part of the Ben Davis cheer team and the varsity show choir premieres. Being in cheer and premieres has definitely made me a better person, and I've met so many wonderful people. And I'm so happy to cherish all the amazing memories I've made in cheer and premieres. My biggest motivation is my family and friends. Without them, I wouldn't be the positive and happy person I am. And I love them so much, and they've been there for me for everything.
Kalini Valerio, BDTV.
The boys basketball team played in the first round of the Marion County tournament and beat Beech Grove 51-48. They advanced to play Southport yesterday and won in overtime 62-56. The boys will play against the Warren Central Warriors on Friday in hopes to advance to the final game. The swimming and diving giants competed in the MIC championship meet, and the boys placed 6th and the girls placed 8th. Their next meet is at Speedway on Friday. The swim meet against Ritter next Thursday is canceled. The wrestling team has a meet on Wednesday the 20th at home versus Plainfield, and sectionals will start on the 30th at Avon. The Lady Giants basketball team played against Columbus North High School and won 46-35. Here's a look behind the scenes with Kansas Robinson. Victoria Suggs, BDTV.
Here is an inside look of your Ben Davis Lady Giants basketball team with interviews from Coach Benj and Maya Turner.
I mean, everything. It feels like I'm always on people to fill out their forms, to wear their mask, to worry about everything except for coaching basketball. And I just want to coach basketball. So that, along with trying to track grades when you're not in the class, has been extremely difficult. So, and then also not being able to have team functions. I didn't know how much longer I was going to do it. And so when I heard that it was open, I was like, I had such a good time for the administration, Mr. Vanderbush, the type of individual players that were here, plus the location where it was close to where I live. It's like, you know, if I'm going to coach for more than one more year, I need to come back. The quality of individuals that we have, when they're motivated, I don't think there's anything they can't accomplish.
I feel like Coach Bench, he pushes us to be the best we can be. He keeps us more disciplined, and he spends more time getting to know us outside of practice. I feel like this year's team, we spend more outside time together. We work on our individual skills together. There's more team chemistry this year.
Your BD Lady Giants.
2020 was crazy, but who was there to get us through it? TikTok. TikTok uses this platform to entertain, spread awareness, and gives everybody the opportunity to make content, even get a little money on the side as well. We interviewed local TikTok creators, Elijah Marks and Donna Fagnon, and asked them how TikTok has benefited them through the pandemic and if they believe TikTok was a good platform to spread awareness.
I think TikTok is a good platform to spread awareness for world situations, like many platforms, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. I think they're all pretty good. I think
benefited me in a positive way during the pandemic. It was a platform that I could use to entertain myself, as well as keep up with different events that were going on within our society.
TikTok was very helpful to me during the pandemic. It just helped me do something because everybody was scared of what was going to happen because we didn't know if we were going to actually do anything at all for a while. So TikTok was just a thing for me to be weird and have fun.
I personally asked them how they use TikTok in their platform.
I personally use TikTok to educate myself as well as entertain myself. I also use it to create content that many can relate to and enjoy as well. Personally,
how do I use TikTok? I use TikTok to just be weird, have fun, and let my creativity show a little bit because I don't like, when I get ideas, I don't like it be bottled in my head for a long time. It just feels weird. So I use TikTok to just put it out somewhere. I don't always post.
TikTok gives everyone the opportunity to share ideas, give money, and even spread a little awareness here and there. Use that platform for good, Giants.
Thanks for watching this week's BDTV, and remember that Monday is Martin Luther King Day, so while you have your day off, think about how you could be serving others. And remember, if it's about you and me, it's on BDTV.